By the time I get to my local antenna, you're gone.
I said I had a very good copy on him at the very end of the QSO. Yeah, he sounded really good.
Yes, sir. He came up a little bit towards the end there. I guess he was from Missouri, and I don't copy a bunch from out west like that too much. Most of my stuff is oriented towards the East Coast, Roger.
Yes, sir. Considering where you live, I totally understand that.
I mean, pretty much all my internet SDRs come down the eastern seaboard from Montreal to Miami is, kind of what I'm looking at. Not too much out of the west. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
Whiskey Charlie Mike.
Whiskey Charlie Mike, come back slowly phonetically with your call sign.
Okay, yes, sir. A full call is Whiskey Bravo 8 Whiskey Charlie Mike.
Roger, Roger. Whiskey Charlie Mike. What's the name there?
Oh, what? I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry. What's the name there?
Oh, I'm sorry. His name is Ron. Roger Oscar Nancy.
Roger, Ron. And what's your location, sir?
I'm located in southeast Georgia, a place called Brunswick.
Roger that. I'll tell you what, Ron, why don't you give me about 10 seconds, tell me about your antenna system, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger.
Roger, Roger. The antenna here...
Better path for us, Roger.
Roger, Roger. The antenna here is a Alpha Delta 80-40 meter dipole, up about 55 feet. And we're feeding it with just 8X straight up there, and that's about it on the antenna. It's like I took 55 feet in the air. Over.
Roger, Ron, and what radio are you running today? Roger, Ron, and what radio are you running today?
It's an old Kenwood, a TS-850 Sugar, and the microphone is a Kenwood MC80.
Roger that, Ron. Gosh, I have some thoughts for you. Is that a newer radio or older radio? I have some thoughts for you. Is that a newer radio or older radio?
It's an old radio, back from the 80s.
Roger, Roger. And what do you figure your transmit bandwidth is? Probably 27, 26? 27, 26?
Gee, I don't know offhand. I can't. Maybe 24.
Roger that, Roger that. Sounds like you might be just a little hot into your ALC. Let's, if you got it just a moment, we review a couple of things. One would be your compressor processor. We do suggest that one adjust that to a 3. It's a token amount, something you'll never hear on the air, but it helps us get our numbers at the end. So it's be a compressor processor on at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's labeled, Roger. Out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's labeled, Roger.
Roger, yeah, it's labeled 1 through 10. I had it on 3. I just turned it down to 2.
Roger, I would leave it on 3. I think our thing is we got to get, so go ahead and put your compressor processor on 3, but let's move on to your ALC. I think that's where you might be hot a little bit. So what we suggest is we have a magic word here called audio, not worried about the last half of that word, but the first half is you become a human test generator, and as you say the word audio, adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is running 7 or 2/3. 7 or 2/3 on your ALC meter. As you say the word audio, don't stress it, just say it as you would say any other word in a QSO, and adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is running 7 or 2/3. Roger? Until your ALC meter is running 7 or 2/3. Roger?
Roger. Here we go. Audio. 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 I'm seeing about half scale.
Roger. And what mic is that you were running?
Roger. And what mic is that you were running?
It's a Kenwood MCA, and it is amplified.
Roger, Roger. Now, let me just ask this. What we suggest is when you run a powered microphone, that the best way to do that is to take your internal mic gain control to a nice 5 or 4 or 5 reading, and then adjust your external mic gain to make that ALC meter work in the sweet spot. Because you don't want to push that front end too hard. Like if your internal mic gain was down around a 1, you would be pushing that too hard. You would be right on the verge of distortion. But by being able to take your internal mic gain up to a 4 or 5, you've got some headroom, and just then crank whatever you need to make the ALC meter work on your external drive. Roger?
Meter work on your external drive. Roger?
Roger. All right. The mic gain is on 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. And I haven't touched the external mic yet, but I brought it up to 4. Now I'm getting full deflection on my ALC. Probably, can you even understand me?
Roger, Roger. So you seem to be a little hot on your compressor processor. Are you still at a 3 on your compressor processor?
Are you still at a 3 on your compressor processor?
Roger, still 3, but I got full scale ALC now.
Roger, Roger. Okay, so go ahead and take your compressor processor out for the moment. Just out of curiosity, take that compressor processor out. And the sweet spot on your ALC is 7 or 2/3. 7 or 2/3. As you say the word audio, don't stress it. And what I would do, I would take my internal mic gain control up to a 5. I would arbitrarily just take my internal mic gain up to a 5, and then I would turn down my external mic gain until I could hit the sweet spot on my ALC meter. Roger?
Well, I could hit the sweet spot on my ALC meter. Roger?
Roger, Roger. I've got the mic gain on 5. Processor is turned off. Getting full scale on my ALC. I'm going to get a screwdriver in my hand here and turn the gain down on the external microphone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would do that. And you're always looking for that sweet spot on the ALC. That is the ALC meter is the Bible for your radio. It'll tell you more what's going on with your radio than all your friends across the country. It does reflect what it needs to, and so what we want to do is get that internal mic gain up to a 5, and then screwdriver the external amp level, external mic level to where you can hit that sweet spot as you say the word audio, and just adjust your external mic gain until you're 7 or 2/3 on your ALC.
Gain until you're 7 or 2/3 on your ALC.
That last transmission sounded pretty good.
That last transmission sounded pretty good.
Too much. I got to turn the external mic gain down a little more.
Looking pretty good there. You know what we're looking. Well, you've got the ALC meter, so 7 or 2/3.
You've got the ALC meter, so 7 or 2/3.
Roger, Roger. Okay. Well, I keep going past the hello audio. All I've got now is about a quarter.
Right, so go ahead and turn up your external mic gain to where you are in the sweet spot on your ALC.
Mic gain to where you are in the sweet spot on your ALC.
All right, audio. Oh, getting a little better here now. audio. I can get it. I can. Okay, I turned it down quite a bit. How does it sound?
Sounds all right, but the meter tells it all. So what you want to do is when you say the word audio, the word is so beautiful, that first part of the word, because it's a steady tone, and it's very easy to adjust. It's not like words where the meter's bouncing around. This is audio. It's a very steady tone, and it's easy to set that ALC meter to 7 or 2/3.
Easy to set that ALC meter to 7 or 2/3.
Roger. Yeah, well, okay. It sure is peaky, though. I'm about 2 inches away from the mic, and got the mic gain on 5, and got the external mic down. Audio. You got to practice that to control it. Like you said, you got to kind of get that sweet spot and learn how far away from the mic, how loud to talk to keep that thing in at 3/4 or 7/10. Anyway, is it any better than when we started?
Yes. You're much less distorted now. That's the whole idea behind getting your internal mic gain up to around a 5, because you're not pushing that first stage of your internal mic preamp as you would if it was on a 1 or something. So you're a lot better at a 5 on your internal mic gain, and then make your external stuff work with that. Now we haven't even talked about EQ. Your EQ signal is kind of mid-rangey. What kind of equalizer do you have on that radio?
What kind of equalizer do you have on that radio?
No equalizer on this radio.
Roger. Okay, so I would come in a little bit closer. There's a thing called bottom end buildup as you come closer to the microphone, and so I want you to be maybe 2 inches closer to the microphone than what you have been, and let me listen to you there.
Let me listen to you there.
Roger, okay. This is WB8WCM, and get a little closer to the mic. I seem to have a little better control over the ALC now, and it's hanging in there over 1/2 to 3/4. On the peak, every once in a while it'll jump up, but I got to kind of practice, Jim.
Yes, sir. Now, what kind of mic is that?
Yes, sir. Now, what kind of mic is that?
Did you ask me, Jim?
What kind of mic is that you're running?
What kind of mic is that you're running?
It's a Kenwood MC80. It's a electric powered mic. Little microphone.
Roger, is it a hand mic or a studio mic or what?
Roger, is it a hand mic or a studio mic or what?
It's a disc mic.
Roger that. Well, I would suggest if you get a chance, in the future, I would go ahead and get a foam windscreen and put on that mic just to take care of any mouth noises and plosives and stuff. A foam windscreen really cleans up the audio, just unbelievable. Roger.
Windscreen really cleans up the audio, just unbelievable. Roger.
Roger. Yeah, this has got a little foam rubber cap on it, covering it up, and this darn thing's pretty touchy. It's that ALC meter. I wish it'd stay a little more steady. But Jim, if you say I'm better, I would never have done what you've told me to do. But I appreciate it, and I think we're headed in the right direction.
Yes, so I'm looking at your audio on the output of my 7300. I have a VU meter and a spectrum analyzer tied to my 7300 output. And so I can tell by the way my VU meter hangs as to the approximate dynamic range that you're using on your your transmitter, and normal speech without any processing is called a 10 dB window. That is, if I had a view meter tied to a PA system that you were talking on, and there was no processing in there, my meter would be bouncing around, just from zero level down to minus 10, and so we would call that a 10 dB dynamic range. But it's just not fat enough to transmit on ham radio. So we want to get it fatter, and we want to take that 10 dB dynamic range and move it down to about a 3 dB dynamic range. So you're nice and fat there, but 3 dB still allows you to have words with movement. In other words, they're not up against the wall and distorted. So that's what we're looking for, and that's where you are right now, a 3 dB dynamic range. And so your percent of peak modulation now with the 3 dB dynamic range is 80 to 85%, which is a nice fat signal, Roger.
80 to 85%, which is a nice fat signal, Roger.
Okay, that sounds good to me. This is best it's ever been, and I wouldn't, like I said, I always ran the mic gain on the transceiver down low, and jacked up the microphone, so I was going in the wrong direction for sure. I'm watching the ALC now, and it's doing a lot better. Anyway, I appreciate that. If you feel we've got about all we can with this old radio, and hopefully I'll get some better reports than I've been getting.
Roger, Ron, and like I say, when you can, in the future, I would go ahead and get a foam windscreen for that mic, maybe, from wherever. They're only $4 or $5. I know you've got one, but it doesn't sound like maybe that it might be the best. You might try one other. They are tremendously good at busting up air turbulence coming towards that element in the microphone, and that's what a foam windscreen is all about. It just softens that air current headed for the element before it hits the mic and distorts. Roger?
For the element before it hits the mic and distorts. Roger?
Roger. I will start my search to find something better. This little foam rubber thing on here is not very thick, and it's probably original. It's probably very old, and so I'll do that. I think I sure appreciate you being there and helping me with this. So great. Anyway, I'll let you go. Maybe you can get somebody else on there and give them a hand and get them straightened up, and maybe I won't feel so bad. I get these bad reports, and I don't know, and I can't hear what I sound like on your end. I can monitor it, and but it didn't. I can't tell what I'm sounding like. So anyway, we'll let you go. Appreciate it. This is WB8WCM.
Jim, that's an excellent report right there. Is out with today. That's what Jim's trying to do, and that's what it's all about. Back to you, Jim, N9GTO.
Roger, Lou. Ron, if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook, it'll take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3,500, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow, so you'll be able to hear what that radio sounds like of yours, Roger.
What that radio sounds like of yours, Roger.
Roger. Okay, I do that. I will do that. And if I get me a good windscreen, and I'll give you a call back one of these Fridays, and we'll see what's going on. But this radio just doesn't have too many things I can change on it. And I appreciate it, really do. And I tell you, I think we all appreciate what you're doing for the ham radio group out here, and helping us make us sound better. 7-3. Whiskey Bravo 8, Whiskey Charlie Mike.
Roger, Ron 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and if you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. What's going on over there, Mr. Lou?
Friday, we'd love to have you. What's going on over there, Mr. Lou?
I was getting a drink, but anyway, I'm here, and I want to congratulations. Thank you for helping that gentleman out. When he hears your audio report, hears himself what the beginning and the ending. There were several people that made comments about the improvements was unbelievable. And doing fine. Just pour me something to drink, and I'll be back here shortly. N9GTO.
Roger, Roger, Lou. That's my Elmer right there. This is Kilo Charlie 9 Victor, Kilo Victor. Name is Jim. And this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.